This is great. Can you see how we got cast as the same role? Well, me 10,000 years ago. We're basically the same person.
I know. I'm taller.
She is taller. So people who keep thinking I'm taller, I'm not.
You're a liar. You've got platforms on. Anyway.
It's just the poster's very big.
Oh my God.
Hello. My name is Jodie Steele.
My name is Esme Bowdler.
And we are together the Heather Chandlers. Well, I mean, I'm not anymore, but she definitely.
I am. You've passed on the baton.
I passed it on a long time ago.
And not to me, but we'll just skip past that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I did, spiritually, I passed it along to you. And we're just having a chin wag.
Yeah.
Have
a little chat.
So we hope you enjoy that.
Please.
What were we just talking about? Oh, downing the blue.
Yeah, should we start with that?
Gatorade.
Okay.
Is that what we've got?
Gatorade. Well, blue Powerade. Actually,
Powerade.
for anyone who wants to know. And it's actually quite nice. It comes at a good point because you're just about to leap across the stage.
Yeah, and you need a little bit of a drink.
Bit of a power boost. But yeah, figuring out how to die.
Down it and die and choke and then be okay to sing.
To then get up. And it's in a hard place.
Yeah, it is.
No, like it's
yeah.
like.
It's like a thick, heady kind of. I used to sing it like an opera singer to try and get through the placement and just take the mick out of myself. Yeah.
See, I feel like I have to go in with like not a belt, but like twang, twang, twang. Then I can soften it out.
She's a pro.
I try. But so, shall I ask you a question?
Okay, and then I'll ask you a question.
Okay.
What's it going to be about? We really should have rehearsed it.
It was going to just be about the dying.
Oh, okay.
And like, so when you were lying there, because what I found when I started doing it, I was lying.
Yeah.
And I was constantly like,
swallowing.
I need to clear, but then I need to still look dead.
You need to be dead. Yeah.
So did you find a way? Because I've kind of got a trick.
I used to hide my head.
Yeah.
Like here.
Yeah.
And make sure I aimed my head away from the audience so that I could like breathe and clear.
Yeah.
Have you ever laughed whilst you've been dead? Because I did really badly.
Oh my God, did you?
And it got so bad, I was like, maybe I should just caterpillar off.
Oh my God. Yes. You should have. Why didn't you?
Because basically...
Yeah, what happened?
Jamie, this is in the OG.
At the Haymarket.
Jamie said, because it's normally bell jar, right? And he said gel bar. Well, that was it.
You were off.
I was gone. Carrie was gone, I was gone, Jamie was gone. But it got so bad that I was actually like...
Oh my God.
And we had to stop the scene. The audience was laughing.
Did you have to stop?
Oh yeah.
Oh God,
we just all sat and laughed for like a good 2 minutes, and then we tried to get back in.
I think it's the same. Like when you don't deliver a line the same, and someone like does something different one night, it's kind of like
shocks you.
Oh my God.
I quite like that though.
Yeah, it mixes it up.
I think there's a real talent that I'm certainly not it. Well, sometimes. I'm not the kind of person who can do the same thing.
Yeah.
And I have worked with opposite people who can, and I find it quite extraordinary that no matter how they're feeling, whether it's a matinee evening, a Monday, a Saturday,
it's the exact same.
If they've had a stressful day, if they're really happy,
really,
it's the exact same, down to vocal, down to delivery of line, and I think that is a real talent.
Oh my God,
and it's one I don't possess.
I don't think I do either.
I'm in the moment.
You can tell when I've had like too much Red Bull.
Oh yeah, well.
Especially as Chandler, because it's when me inside of me, and you get let loose and you're allowed to run round.
Yeah.
You'll know because there'll be an extra pirouette. Or I did something the other day. I'd had a Tenzing and half a Red Bull, and it was second show. I run to the back, and I meant to just like stand there just before. She's the dove. This thing's that same.
Oh yeah.
I thought, you know, the little ballet twirls you do as a little girl.
Yeah.
I give 3 of them.
Nice.
Made myself dizzy.
By the way, all this stuff that you're talking about was all my idea 100 years ago.
Was it with Gary? The move that you created is still in
and
it.
This one.
That one.
Yes.
Gary is like, if you do anything, that move has to still be in it. Now I do a leap.
Yeah, leap.
Yeah.
The turns, the gypsy turns.
The pose.
Yeah. This is all. This is bringing back memories because we were allowed when it was 2018. And we were in the room. I know they'd done it off Broadway, so they had the stencil.
Right, yeah.
It was so different, and they really let us play. So it is quite amazing when you come back. I love it. I think that's something that's amazing that you've created. A legacy.
I mean, but you so did.
Heather's legacy.
Because, I mean, obviously for you were the first UK Chandler.
Yeah.
And, like, you do play it different to Jessica.
Yes.
But, like, it's just as brilliant.
Yeah.
And I think for me, I came in and I was, like, ready to give it Jodie Steele.
Yeah.
And Gary was like, and Andy was like, okay, I see what you're doing. It's great, obviously. But they were like, why don't you just, like, try and, like, find out your own.
Find your own.
But I found it hard because...
you get used to what you know.
You get used to, and like obviously I'd watched you and I'd watched Maddie and like figuring out when the laughs are, and obviously like the the comedy side of it that you brought is like I was like I can't lose that. I have to do that justice.
Yeah, I do like a comedy role.
Yeah, me too. And I'm like definitely more of a comedy actor than serious. So the beginning bit in the suit, I'm trying to channel like Jessica's Chandler, like everything she talks like down here, and then as soon as I die, I'm like I switch on my Jodie Steele, and I'm like right, let's party.
And that's actually not the character. That is just me.
Yeah, that's just you. I'm not Chandler at that point. I'm Jodie Steele.
The goofball. Yeah, no, that I like that. That is the best way. It does need a switch.
Yeah. It
needs a switch, and then she can take an even bigger gear change when she's dead, because she's in Veronica's. Subconscious mind.
Yeah, it's not actually her. And I think that's like the more I hold back, because I think I just went through a thing in the rehearsal process. I just wanted to make everything funny, and Andy was kind of like, you get to be funny later on. Yeah. So this bit, like, it's trying to be as intimidating and as like ferocious as I can. Yeah. So that then when she does die, people are like,
you have to be evil.
What? Yeah. They're shocked, and that's what makes it funny.
And I think sometimes, because I teach a lot of Heather's workshops as well, and we talk about the characterization, and obviously Chandler, from experience, I have more to say about it, but I think one line that has always stayed with me for that character is powerful people do less.
Yes.
So, and I'm quite a hyperactive being. You have to like reel that in at the beginning of Chandler, because she has to have control and power without doing anything.
Yeah. And I guess it's like, obviously, like playing like the mean girl. I'm sure you're the same. Like we're not mean.
No. I hate mean people.
Exactly. So, and like I did find it hard to be like, oh god, she's so mean. Yeah. To the point where I was like playing mean, and it wasn't coming from like a truthful.
Yeah, it has to place. It has to be right in here.
But now with the Heather's reveal, I would get really giddy, and I'd turn around and I'd be like.
Right.
Whereas now, my inner, I don't know if you had the same, my inner monologue was like, obviously you can hear people cheering.
Yeah.
My inner monologue is like, I do not care. I'm so bored. I'm so bored. Yeah. So that then when I turn around, it's just, she is just like, the energy is calm and reserved, and she owns it, rather than being like, oh my god, people are cheering for me. Like, I'm so excited.
Yeah, you have to stay well within the kind of serpent area. Yeah. That she's... And then she has her moments, and then she comes back. That's how you earn the funny parts. Yeah. But that is the same with any kind of evil, funny character, which seems to be my niche.
Oh, and you're really nice, actually.
Well, who knew?
She's actually quite nice.
But you actually have to earn. There is the fine line between being, specifically as a woman. Because if you're a bit of a bitch as a woman, I hope that's an okay word to say. Yeah.
Bitch.
Because it's true. He says it all over Heather's, so you've all heard it. Yeah. It's never taken as lightly as a man doing it. If a man's a powerful character on stage and he's evil, it's like, ooh, masculinity,
dark,
sexy.
mysterious, yeah.
If a woman is, it can be. It's so hard to get the balance of the audience on your side. Enjoying your evil side and finding your comedy funny, and allowing that passage to happen of, oh, I will take her comedy and enjoy it and laugh with her, even though she's being so evil,
rather than like resenting.
Yeah, and I think that's a really hard balance that not everybody gets.
Yeah,
this one does, but it is. Thanks. And I think that is the pivotal point of Chandler. Yeah, is finding that balance and making us laugh and like a nasty person.
Yeah,
and still finding her iconic. It's the same with JD. Like, he's really dark, but everybody wants to take his clothes off.
Yeah,
you know?
and I think, I mean, I don't know if we're allowed to talk about anyone but Chandler, but like, I think what Keelan does so well, like, he really goes for the psycho side of JD. Like, he's obviously such a sweet, gentle boy in real life. And then when we first saw him do Meant to Be Yours, and like, he does this thing where he like unlocks his jaw, so his face is like distorted and you don't even recognize him, and it's like, oh my god, who is this person, and why am I still so like attracted and like rooting for them? Like, he wants to blow up the school, yet we're also here like, oh yeah, but he's so sweet.
But do you not think that's a weird thing with humans though, is our fascination with like serial killers?
I think that's why this
Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Dahmer, because loads of people fancied the actor who played it in the series.
Ted Bundy.
Right, but we fancied him as Jeffrey. That's weird.
that is
weird.
Strange. I think that's why people love this show though. Yeah. They know how like there's so many like deep, touchy subjects that like can be a lot.
Yeah.
Yet by the end, and like by the end of the show,
how dark it is as well.
Yeah, I think I did until I started doing it.
Like when you see the hanging for the first time,
and you have to stand and with the mallet, and you're just staring at it for time. Although I don't really look at it anymore. I just watch a van for my cue because it's the bit where it goes doom doom doom, and we have to go. I miss it every single time, so I just watch a van, and then he goes ooh, and I go ooh.
Your van, he's so cute.
I know you did it with the van.
Yeah.
And now he's
promoted, and he was brilliant.
He's
so
good.
Funny.
This whole cast is so great.
Yeah, you have an amazing cast.
Yeah.
You do have an amazing cast, as she would say.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds
cast.
Better. Cast. You do. And I think that's another gift with Heathers, is like finding the right energy for each character.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've gone on that journey with the team each time, like, because I'm so close with Gary, so close with Paul.
Of course, yeah.
And when they find a nugget and they're like, oh, this person is so right, and with this cast they seem to do it across the board, and it registers when you watch it.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad.
Yeah, you three as the Heathers as well is.
Yay, that's so good. I know, and we were like, I think when we were in rehearsals, we learnt Candy Store on the first day.
Yeah, that's good.
And Gary was like, if you watch the Jodie Steele version, is what he always says, and the way that you three did
Gary!
I know. And the way you three did it, and he was like, they went through it in their dressing room like every single night, and you could tell, and it was like not a single beat, like arm placement, anything, and we were like, okay, we'll do that. We are determined to do that.
It makes a difference.
Yeah.
It makes a difference because, again, someone who is powerful and runs the school wouldn't let people see anything weak about her. So if the movement's weak in the body, with any part, I think, like that moves, it's got to be at the same level.
Yeah.
And you three had that. And it is important. Me and Gary always speak, but we spoke about that on Rehab, which was a show we did at the top of the year.
Yeah.
Again, I was playing a funny, evil character. And he said it's like even the way you move your body is such an important thing, and because often like people don't think of Chandler as a dance role. It's not, but it does require.
It was more dancey than I maybe thought it was going to be. I think because with Candy Store, it's that you have to go all the way.
I can't. Can you just
use
this? Am I doing it right? Oh no, hold on a minute.
Yeah. All the way. Yeah. No, you're not doing.
No, don't you pat your head and rub your belly?
Yeah.
It's that, isn't it, Candy Store?
You're not really patting your head. She got it. Heather Chandler over here. But yeah, it is.
Know what I mean.
Shall I do
Sorry,
this?
do you want me to hold it?
Yeah, I feel so much better with you holding it.
Yeah, what were we talking about? Movement.
So, the riff.
Oh, the riff.
So when I was learning the dance, I was like, God, Heather Chandler's before have made it look so easy. I was like, am I doing more than anyone's ever done? No,
really
I'm not.
Hard.
It's
really
just
hard.
And like find it, like where did you find moments to like
breathe
other than just the do 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 do, because obviously that's the big one.
The other one that I found really hard, you can join the team.
Yeah, I feel like it's not the join the team, it's the you can live the dream. Because I'm going, join the team. It's nice and like, but then live the dream. And you're putting your arm up, so you're like, live the dream.
100%.
And then you're not living the dream. You're like so tired and out of breath.
And you're in this blazer and skirt.
Yes,
and you're trying to look good. You're trying to hold yourself. You're trying to breathe. You're trying to sing. You're trying to lead the number, but not give too much because it's trying. Yeah, it's hard.
There's so much more to it than I would have ever anticipated.
Yeah.
Hats off.
No, hats off to you. You're doing it right now. I'm not.
Well, yeah.
I did it twice. That's enough. That's enough.
Would you ever do it again?
No. No. Love you, Chandler, but no. No way. Should be Miss Fleming now.
Oh my God, but how fun would it be to be Miss Fleming?
I will never do Miss Fleming.
But she's another role that I've been like,
yeah, you're years off that.
That would be so fun.
Yeah, it is fun. And you got
Lucy.
Lucy.
She's funny as well.
And I did Rehab with Lucy.
Yes. Yeah,
that's a fun role.
She's crazy.
She's crazy.
She's so good because I feel like sometimes having someone that is older than the majority of the cast
is yeah.
But oh my gosh, she's literally like.
But she's a child at heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, in all the best ways, Luce. In all the best ways. Listen, I owe Heathers so much. Like, I had done some cool stuff before it, but Heathers just took everything to the next level. And it is true, it does take one thing to suddenly gear change your life.
Yeah.
And still now, it doesn't matter all the other stuff I've done, that is the thing that people are like, oh my God, Heather Chandler. Like,
yeah,
it is remarkable. And I used to think, oh, but I've done so much other stuff, why do they only care? And then I can't remember who it was who said it to me. It might have been Gaz. It probably was Gary Lloyd. It's like my second dad.
Oh,
it's like, you should be proud of the fact that you have a thing, because everyone has a thing that they're known for. And so I owe a lot to that girl. But it is even better to sit and watch people like yourself do it, because it's amazing, especially when you see the moments that you brought and that's travelled down, because that means that other people enjoy and like embodying what you created, and that actually means even more than being able to create it. The fact that it gets passed down, like that's a big deal.
Yeah, it's huge. And like, I bet you're like this is like fangirly of me now. But
don't do it.
No, but seriously, when I was training, I think it was like my first thing I saw you do was you sang Jesus.
Yes, Heaven on Your Minds.
Heaven on Your Minds, and I was like, bloody hell, that girl is insane.
Yes,
and I was like, she's kind of tall.
Oh yeah.
I was like, she's blonde.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I want to be like her. And then and now I'm like, okay, like
you
Hannah
are
Waddingham as well. Like,
Hannah
Waddingham. Give me.
Yeah, she
tall, blonde.
She's my idol.
Powerful.
That and Gillian Anderson as well is another like incredible actress.
Yeah, for sure.
There's loads. Kerry Ellis, I always say that. Kerry's like one of my idols. She's gonna get sick of me saying that. Everything she listens to that I do on social media, I'm like, Kerry Ellis. But yeah, well, we are the same now, so you're done for. We're just forever gonna.
we should definitely work together.
We should. I could be your mum.
Oh my God, I'd be taller than you.
It's okay, I'm taller than my mum.
Okay, fair. It was when I was doing the Mamma Mia I Have a Dream program.
You were literally on me because I was like, we should probably talk, and then never finished a sentence, and now you just said it about Mamma Mia.
Oh, well, here we go. Mamma Mia I Have a Dream.
How was that?
Oh, the craziest thing I've ever done in my life.
Yeah,
it's
amazing.
It was crazy. It was amazing, but like
scary,
terrifying.
Yeah.
Like I always say, like when I was there, you know, when you do something and you know it's a huge deal.
Yeah.
But your adrenaline sort of tips over to the point where you're
a bit numb to it.
So numb and relaxed.
Yeah.
That now I look back and I'm like, I was in 35-degree heat in Greece, singing in front of Alan Carr, Jessie Ware, Sam Box, and Amber flipping Riley.
Oh yeah, Amber.
And that was just our everyday thing. We'd get up, we'd go for breakfast. I'd be sat having a kebab next to Alan.
A kebab at breakfast? Or was that?
No, that was breakfast. The breakfast though was incredible.
Like, that's a choice.
No, it was Greece though, so anything goes.
But did they put you in a nice hotel?
Inside. Yes. Let's just say we weren't staying in the villa. When everyone was like, "How was the villa?" I was like, "Had 2 bedrooms, but it was great."
Oh, okay.
No,
right.
but
so it wasn't like Love Island.
No, it wasn't like Love Island.
It wasn't like Love Island.
No,
do you reckon
it definitely
they were trying
wasn't like Love
to
Island.
hope that like some of you would fall in love?
I mean, because I'm taken, there was none of that with me.
Oh, yeah.
There was a couple of other contestants. Go, boyfriend. And there was a couple of questions where it'd be like, you know, who do you? And we were all so, to the point actually where we got so defensive that they were like, who would you want to sing with? And we were like, anyone. I'm not saying any names. And they were like, we're not going to set anyone up. Like, just if you had to sing with people, like, who would you want to sing with? And then none of it got put in there anyway. So,
so
it's fine.
TV.
But yeah, I think rounding it up, it was it was the best thing that could have ever like happened to me. And also I think not winning was probably the best thing that could ever happen to me, because
hello, One Direction didn't win the X Factor.
Sandbox didn't win. You know, all those people, and then I wouldn't have been here. And obviously Sophie was a dream role.
But you'll play that.
But also I'm such a Donna. Like Maz Murray came up to me at the final, obviously when the results happened, whatever, and she held my hand and she said, I auditioned for Sophie 25 years ago and I didn't get it.
And now look.
And she went,
she's Maz freaking
she was
Murray.
like, baby, you're a Donna. And I was like, I'll take that.
There
and then I went straight
That's what we can do together. I can be your Tanya and you can be Donna. Although you are taller.
Yes.
I'll wear very high heels.
Or you can, or we can switch it and change it. Like, we can
you can definitely take Donna. I'll take the funny friend.
Fair. I mean, any of them. But and she was like, after she said that, I went straight to Judy Kramer, and I said, Maz Murray says I'm a Donna. Can I play Donna? And she said, if I'm still alive, yes.
Why
Don't
would you
put
not
that
be
in.
alive? Put it in. Don't
put that in.
Yeah,
but
you will play. You will play Donna one day.
But then this has been my dream role since I was like 13. Well, 14. I was 14 when it came out.
Now I feel old.
That riff.
I think people think I'm older than I am as well. It's quite. I don't know how that's happened.
You're not old. I feel like you're making yourself sound old by saying you're going to play mum.
But I have played mums now. I played a mum in Billy the Kid. I'm currently filming a role that was originally meant to be a 50-year-old, but then they found me and was like, we'll take her.
Oh, really? Do you know what I thoroughly enjoyed was your Blanche?
Oh,
listen. You did it with Sid. Did you enjoy?
I love Sydney. So, Sydney, I love you.
She's my best friend.
That's why we get on, because she's my kind of egg, you're my kind of egg.
Yeah. That's what it is.
But I honestly, listen, Chandler, with all my heart, Jess, I own everything to her. Own would be the word that I was aiming for. But Blanche is my favourite role I've ever played.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw it at the Arts, and I saw Natalie McQueen do it.
Oh, who is incredible.
Yeah, who was fantastic.
I fancy everything about her. So,
me too. Yeah. But then, like, you came on and, like Chandler, like, you didn't do it exactly how the original was done.
No.
You brought yourself to it. And then when you came on for Blanche, and oh my God, you were so funny. And like, but then also like started to cry when then he died, and then it was so sad.
Yeah, that was a dream role. Was
that one of your dream roles?
Yeah. I like things that focus way more on like an acting arc rather than how high can I sing.
Yeah. I think that's that over everything.
Yeah. People get so stuck on. It's a new wave of theatre, isn't it? It's like, what's the Alphabet going to do tonight? What's the Catherine Howard in Six going to do tonight? What's the Charlotte? What's the Veronica going to do tonight?
What new riff? And I'm sorry that like there's only so many riffs that one can bring to a musical like Six or like.
And if that is the only thing playing in your mind as the actor,
you're not in the character.
You're not in the character, and stars aren't made from people who can riff well. The people who we know and who have travelled through history as stars in theatre are the people who are incredible. Like Imelda Staunton, like that used to be what it was about, and I feel like sometimes in theatre we lose that bit, and because TikTok has been created, so a 15-second clip matters more than someone's full performance as a character on stage.
Because also you have to sing the whole song.
Yeah.
And like Candy Store, like there's harder bits to sing than the riff, as we were saying.
Oh my God, I remember just the first few performances just dripping with sweat.
Yeah.
At the back on the staircase.
Because those blazers are they're like carpets.
Yeah.
I do have a question.
Go on.
Do you have any, like, what's your favourite, like, corn nuts story? Because obviously, as in fans, because I have only, like, I haven't met that many yet, only been here. Do you have any stories that were really, like, nice? Or some that were like...
the day, like, a big major one, I mean, they're nuts. They're the most incredible fan base
oh my God,
ever.
Yeah.
On our last day at the Haymarket in 2018, when we were closing with the OG cast, there was a queue outside to sign that was full of people that weren't even in watching the show that night, and it went round the front of the theatre, the side of the theatre, round the back, and I think none of us actually went to the closing night drinks because we were signing for 2 hours. Yeah.
Oh my God. But that would have meant so much to them that you went and did that.
And at the end of the day, like Fickman says, like, Heather's is really what it is because of the fan base. I have a question for you.
Oh my God.
Are you waiting behind the flats with a good amount of time, or did you walk into them just before they opened? Do you walk into them just before they open?
We go, I'll tell you exactly when we go. When they go, ha 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 ha, Dear Diary, why? And do you know who leads on? Daisy. And Daisy's done the show before, so I don't have to worry. So she leads it on, and we have a ritual. We all hold hands. And then I'm excited, and then I put my hands on my hips. And as I was saying before, I just go, I'm so bored. And I know that sounds like I'm obviously not bored, but I need to get into like the, why did you leave it to last minute and run on them?
Absolutely.
Did you?
Yep.
What were you doing?
Yep. I think sometimes people even saw the first moment of me running in to the boat.
Oh, and they probably thought you were just giving it Chandler.
Yeah, I can't wait in wings. It's a really bad thing. Yeah. So I remember going, what was it, Rock of Ages, Sherry, and I think I started that the day after I finished Heathers the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I went and watched the cast for 2 days, and then I was on as Sherry like on the Wednesday.
Oh wow.
But we'd finished Heathers on the Saturday, and I was rehearsing the number in my dressing room at the Haymarket, like all the numbers of the show.
Yeah.
And I remember for my first entrance, they were like, where is she? And they were panicking, like, oh my God, she's left, she's freaked out, she can't do it. And just before I drove on my little tiny plastic tractor, don't ask.
I mean,
I literally walked in, sat down, and went onto stage, and I was like, yeah, that's just how I have to do it.
That's just how you have to do it.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not the opposite, but now I'm like, the first run through, I did not leave backstage.
Right, okay. Oh God, I would have been out of there.
Yeah, now I'm like, I know when I can go to my dressing room.
Babe, Act 2.
I know. Act 2 is such a ball.
You could write a play.
It's so great. Oh my God, yeah, it is so nice. And also, Act 2, the outfit.
Yeah, the dressing gown. I know, you can have a nap as well.
You
Yeah,
can
it's
have
great.
a nap. Like, I can...
And you become a trio with Kurt and Ram, rather than
yeah,
the Heathers.
and
Yeah.
I do love that. And we've got, like, obviously, it's still so new, so we're figuring out, like, moments, but, like... Kurt and Ram, obviously Evan and Jason, they have robes because they're in nothing but their pants.
Nice.
And they've got into this, they have this ritual where they design their robe as a different like ball gown every single night.
Stop it.
And they're stocking up on the pictures, and I don't know if anyone's like seen any yet, but oh my God.
No, I haven't, but
but
really
they're
bad
so good.
on social media.
But sometimes they honestly create things that look like, they created like a bag that looked like, you know, the big costs.
Oh yeah.
The
with
gorgeous,
their robe.
with their robes. So that's the thing, and I just sit and watch
Boys.
and eat the sweets because
eat the sweets.
in that robe I can eat.
Oh, I know.
No bloating.
I know. I used to wait until when would it be? I basically wouldn't eat for like 3 hours before the show in fear of like acid reflux.
Yes.
And then as soon as I was off after,
Me inside of me.
yeah, all the sweets.
Yeah, that's it. I come off. I think that's the great thing about this track. You give it everything the first 20 minutes, and then you're like, all right, party time.
See ya.
Party time. And then like
That's the best track.
Never Shut Up. Another thing that you created is the little solo dancing by yourself, and I've taken that and ran miles with it.
Good,
and,
I'm pleased. Each
night I'm like,
fault.
there's a different, because I'm almost like people aren't looking at me, and then I go to stage door and people are like,
yeah, they do.
You were doing some dancing, and I was like, oh, people can see.
I used to get told off.
Did you?
Yeah, stop stealing focus. And
Me? Never. Yeah, no, I definitely do that.
I lost my shoe a couple of times.
Did you? See, I've got a strap on my shoe.
The little red ballet shoe would just fly off. See.
See you later. Yeah, they
tragic.
got straps for mine.
Oh, that's good. Probably because I kept losing my shoes.
Yeah, probably down to you.
I'm sorry.
What's your favourite? I mean, other than when you corpsed in that moment, have you had anything else that either like went wrong or like?
Oh God, yeah. I mean, the second time I did it.
Did you ever drink the eggs?
No, have you?
No, I haven't.
Jesus,
I think there was a time when Maddie almost did.
Oh yeah, I think she has actually told me that.
Yeah.
Nat, see ya. I would. What?
No.
I do love eggs, but not raw.
No.
When you know when you come up the top for the first bit in Beautiful.
Yes.
I swear someone put an imaginary banana skin just on the floor.
Oh, you decked it.
I went, and do you know what? Someone reminded me of that the other day. They were like, "Oh, I always see you go wrong on stage." I was like, "What a comment to make."
Thanks.
When?
No, I don't.
And he was like, "Do you remember when in Heathers when you like slipped on the top?" I was like, yes, I do remember that. I went flying, and to cover it, I kind of slipped, and then in Chandler mode, like looked at the floor, like, "How dare you?"
Oh my God! Like it was the floor's fault.
Everyone, because everyone's looking up at you, was pissing themselves.
Oh my God, yeah, they're all facing us and they're holding their trays.
Yeah, so just trays all like this. Us three at the top, we're dead, gone. Oh my God, yeah.
I can't wait for
moments
moments like
screw
that.
it all up. Yeah.
I think that's because obviously it's still so new. Already there's been little things like I was saying with the showstop, and when the ASM came on and took my hand and led me off stage, Andy always said a character never goes wrong. So I was like, I have to stay in character.
Yeah.
To the point where Alex, she took my hand, I looked at her and I went, walked off stage, and then looked at the audience and went.
Yeah, that's a nice touch. That's a nice touch.
And then went off stage because I genuinely didn't know what was happening. So I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, no, you do have to stay in character. Yeah.
But I'm excited for moments where, because that's what makes live theatre so great is the moments
the
where
bits that go wrong.
You have to hide the laughing.
Yeah.
Because then it might not even be that funny, but the fact you're not allowed to laugh
is funnier.
It makes it.
I can't not
more
corpse. I'm gone. I'm like.
Yeah.
I'm terrible. But I just love it. And I also love watching when people are corpsing.
Yeah, and when you can spot it and you're like...
I'd pay double money to watch people go wrong.
Yeah. I mean, I think the fans, like, they really had an insight with that show. I think they absolutely loved it.
They love it when things change or go wrong or there's a costume. God, I mean, how many people talk about the quick thingy with the green to the red? I remember when they added
and it completely
that.
Coming off.
Yeah.
We haven't had that yet, touch wood.
See, because So Never Shut Up Again was added...
For your lot.
Yeah, and I don't think we had that reveal until later on, just before we moved to the Haymarket. It wasn't in, was it?
So what, she stayed green?
Yeah, she did.
And just said move.
And then we added it, and I remember it being a nightmare with the magnets. Like, they would just flip open, she'd be there with like this flappy jacket.
Half red, half green. Yeah.
Or like someone would get caught where they were trying to like take it off and the skirt would still be on. We had it all. Thank you for coming to our TED Talk.
Yes. And thank you. It's been an honour.
Oh, stop it.
The OG.
No. But the present. The present. Heather Chandler. I don't know why I'm doing it in Australian accent.
The Heather. Oh, I always do that. After a drink, I go proper Australian. God with the same.
Peace out, bro.
Peace out.
Cheeky.
Do I have to speak into that, Alex, like that?
No, we're just holding it for
I won't be holding it. Okay.
Is
that all right?
I've got it. What's on stage?
It's a great mic.
It's a great mic.
Oh
my God, we could do like
Heather Chandler hair smile. Because people will probably absolutely love that.
Yeah, that's true.
Too much of a cake.
Trigger word. Bubble.